it's taken a while to sink in. It's still not really sunk in yet, but it feels better when I think about Oz and John and AJ, and I send them a text saying, "Great job, guys! You won the race," and to think I was a part of that team, it's pretty special. So I think it'll just sink in more and more as time goes on, and look back and think back to that particular day, standing on that podium, even to some of the stints that we did throughout the night. It was just a lot of fun. I actually drove the car 3 times and just felt better every time I got in, and the last stint did just under 3.5 hours, which is the limit, and just kept going. The team asked me if I was okay. It's like, yeah, just put another set of tires on, let's go again. So that was a lot of fun. We managed to put some quick times in right then, and I think it was just important. We realized early on we just had to push as hard as we could. So every lap was flat out. You couldn't leave anything on the table, but we had to be very careful through the traffic, as you always do at Daytona. Everybody at Michael Shank Racing does such a great job, so I feel privileged to be part of the team and to be one of the guys that got him not only his first win at Daytona, but on a record, the 50th annual running of this event. It's a big one, and we joked about it the year before, saying we'd like to win it on the 49th year, but if we don't, we'll come back and get it next year on the 50th, and it turned out to be true. So really happy for Mike and his whole team. They just put so much effort, so much hard work. They're true racers. We're down here in Sebring, first time in the new car, so I'm looking forward to jumping in the DW12. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The car's already going quicker than the old chassis, so I'm just excited to be part of Dale Coyne Racing again, back with them and some familiar faces. I think it's coming together really well, and I think we've got a good shot. Honda's a great engine partner to have, and just looking to get stuck in, get working, and focusing on St. Petersburg. Well, the first time we run the car, we'll be focusing on reliability, just making sure all the systems work, making sure it's all running correctly. And then there's a number of options with the car build that, perfect world, we get to try here and work out how we want to go forwards. If some of those things, if we can cross them off the list, it makes life easier down the road. And it's not always a case of working out what to do, it's working out what not to do, and that's what this testing is all about. Having seen the car the first time yesterday on track, I thought it was pretty impressive. It's got a lot of grip and it goes through the corners well. It brakes late, so I think you'll get to see that at a lot of races this year, where you'll be amazed how deep we can brake with these new cars. I spoke to a couple of the guys, and they talked about how difficult that braking is because it's so short. It's very easy to lock a wheel and slide off. So I think you'll see some interesting action-packed racing. It's going to be nerve-wracking for the drivers, knowing that it's critical where you brake and how you brake. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it looks great. You soon get used to the new car on track. It soon becomes the norm, and hopefully it's going to put on a good show. At this stage, there's a lot of unknowns with the 3 engine manufacturers. You just don't really know who's going to be the strongest, who's going to be the most reliable. Obviously, there's a lot of factors, but I think that's going to make it interesting. I think you'll get teams coming on stronger later in the year, and you'll have some teams that are strong early on. So hopefully we can put it all together and have a great season. Our goal is to win races again, and I think we've got a reasonable chance of that. We just got to make sure we do all the foundation work correctly.